Hey there, it's Margaret, and I'm headed to Chicago, Illinois for Neocon and Design Days, one of the biggest weeks for interior design during the year. We first checked into our hotel, then grabbed lunch before heading into the city. We stopped by the Starbucks Reserve, which had some cool design features. You can see the beans flying here. Next was IIDA's Revel in Design. It was a fun-filled night with networking opportunities in class. We saw both design firms and showrooms being honored during the award ceremony. And day one begins! We started off our week at the Mart. We got checked in before heading up to see the showrooms. With this being my first Neocon, I was super excited. You can see me try to act cool and fail. Momentum Textiles was our first stop. They had an audio-visual component, which you will hear right about now.
On the opposite wall, the Murado cork rises in soft relief, echoing the feeling of moss under your fingertips.
I loved the biomorphic cork patterns and the unique holistic space they created. Davis was our first appointment. The trending color of that mauve burgundy emerged here along with some new tech on building the furniture. We saw some cute animal friends on the way as well. Hayworth had some great displays of their products, like their task chairs seen here, and of course their textiles. Between appointments, we stopped and walked through several different showrooms. We looked at furniture, both indoor and outdoors. It was inspirational to see all the finishes applied in such unique ways. We thought this was just too cute. We saw lots of variety: healthcare, workplace, and ancillary products, acoustical solution, and textiles. This was our final stop before dinner. It was a great way to recover from the craziness of the Mart while also getting to test out some comfortable products. And we stopped at the Bean! Gotcha! Day 2. We had to first check in and then got started on our day. We stopped at a multi-vendor pop-up. There was art, textiles, and lighting. A big surprise for us was IKEA. We saw their norm in their residential areas, but also their commercial section, which was a bit unexpected. Our next stop was OFS. They greeted us with some cute chalk art. Our tour covered a lot: workplace, healthcare, ancillary, and more. They also had some 3D models printed for their modular pieces. We hopped around a bit before lunch to a number of showrooms. We saw some cute pups on the way. I loved being inspired by the application of materials. It was an eye-opening experience to see new applications as a young designer. Seeing the process work was a favorite of mine as well. I appreciate seeing how others think in our industry. We just fell in love with this chair. Miller Knoll had some displays of their iconic pieces, including the famed splints. We also saw a ton of those pieces upstairs in that mauve burgundy family. I just fell in love with the miniature display of Geiger's new chair. It captured the range perfectly of the product. Steelcase, as usual, had a ton of moments of learning packed into our tour. We also saw lots of inspirational moments we can take towards our designs later. That mauve burgundy color family was seen again at Mohawk. I was impressed with how they told their sustainability story in such a unique way as well. And that was the end of Fulton Market. We decompressed later that night with a Second City comedy show and a walk on the Riverwalk before heading into day 3. We took our last walk to the mart, enjoying the views on the way. We stopped at Interface first, seeing their cosmic and fashion-inspired space. At Revel in Design, Interface won Best Showroom of Design Days, and Turf was announced the winner of Best Showroom overall. We found it to be a lot like Meow Wolf. It was filled with color and texture on every surface. Our last stop was Interior Design Magazine and Light Arts display. They had 3D printed miniature versions of iconic furniture and light fixtures. After lunch with some fellow pagers, we visited some iconic art and architecture in Chicago before heading back and landing in Dallas. She's just too cute!